And on cue, that's the first dinner bell. If I leave now, I shouldn't be late for supper. But of course, I'm teleported to my room instead. That's fine. It's fine. So we'll go to supper. And actually, I've had the Katie mission take much longer than that. Let's see if I can hear anything now. The dining hall sounds pretty empty. Guess the castle is deserted for the holiday. The bad news is that no one's around for supper. The good news is there's a lot of food to eat. It's a lot easier when you know exactly where to go. Liking my stats much better at this point. That one ring really helps. Let's see if there's anything to listen at doors for. Nothing. And I'm quite sure there will be nothing from Thomas. Yeah, so this means that I now actually do have some time in which to work on my stats. So let's start in the library here. It's quiet in there. Too quiet. But then again, aren't all libraries? Let's read from the big book of stuff if we can. New pages! It was Mortoi who exposed Aquino's betrayal before the High Council of the Knights Luminar, the Illuminari. Aquino fled the castle to the sea caves below. The Knights Luminar pursued the warlock through the twisting passages of the caverns. They fought the grotesque monsters and dark magic that had been summoned from the realm of Gog-Sosloth. There, too, they found the fanatical followers of the Dark One. Men they had once called brothers now raised weapons against them for the glory of Gog-Sosloth. The waters ran crimson with the blood of both friend and foe. At last, Mortoi, Sir Hans, and Sir Jamus confronted Aquino in the ruins of a Gog temple. Aquino fell before the onslaught of magic and weaponry. Yet despite his grievous wounds, Aquino refused to yield. He tried to call upon the Dark One for aid. But Mortoi cast a spell which silenced Aquino's voice and magic. With his followers defeated and no Dark One to save him, Aquino was brought to justice at last. The surviving knights returned to the castle, but faith and trust the people of Sardonia once had in the Knights Luminar was damaged beyond repair. That's it? That's the end of the story? It is the end of the book. The story is still being written. Let's read some books. I feel like I could still stand to be a bit more charming. Maybe I can learn something about making friends. The book emphasizes taking the opportunity to spend more time with your friend. Maybe I should read less and do more with others. Hey, they're all on vacation, Sean. Give yourself a break. Study the book about risk-taking, why not? This looks interesting. Dare to do the daring do. Get a little moxie going. It's all about not letting your fears get in the way of your accomplishments and about getting things done. Alright, that's all the reading I have time for. But I still got a little time to go over to work on my gaming skills. So let's get some lousy puns in. This is my cue to rack up a little practice time. Let's see, the angle of incidence equals the angle of reflection, whatever that means. Well, every little bit of practice helps, so they say. Eight ball in the corner pocket. Shame it wasn't the 2-ball. Curfew! Out of here at once! This recreation will cease. Everyone return to your dorm room immediately. I will be watching you. Sure thing, Turk. Turk is dedicated. He never rests. I think I hear voices inside that dorm room. What do you mean you can't get to the treasure? I told you, Cesare, there is a magical gate. It took both Sean and Katie to open it. If they can do it, you can do it. No, you don't understand. The area is crawling with undead pirates, gogs, and sea serpents. Cesare, it's worse than the catacombs. Please, Sosie, there are chests in the catacombs. They are said to be filled with gold and jewels, a veritable king's ransom. We can go there, you and I. If there is so much treasure in the catacombs, why hasn't it been stolen? There's a little matter of scatters and lemurs. Undead? But don't worry, there's an amulet I can get. It protects against the undead, and I have a rune that the undead cannot cross. We could get that treasure, Cesare. You'll see, we'll be richer than Sean and Katie. We won't need their stupid treasure. You'd better be right about this, Joel. It would be very bad for you if you were mistaken. I know. What a pair of charmers. Speaking of charms here, let's take a look at this one. This is a nice necklace with the detailed work in polished stone. The dull red gem does the opposite of glow. The sensation is the opposite of the tingling effect I get from magic. It's a very comforting feeling. I can't throw a big boom into Sosie's room because I can't open the door anymore. Should have left one of those in his bed. I think I hear voices in the other room. Now what will you do? Are you leaving? I don't know yet. It's so hard to believe I really got the treasure. I'll stay through the semester here at the school. When my father gets back to port in a month, I'll talk to him about it. Do you think he will respect you now you have treasure? No, Papa will probably still treat me like a child. I'll have to be the adult. Will that work for you? I'll know when I try it. The hardest part will be holding my temper with him. That will be harder than finding the treasure, no? Hello, Leo Grossi, welcome. As I understand it, they're off on holiday, but they still come back to the castle at the end of the day. They're just... They're just in the city still. Let's, yeah, review the stuff we had before the break. Make ourselves smarter. Very important. Ah, it feels good to sleep in. Since there's no class, I think I'll have a nice large breakfast today. Wow, this place is really deserted today. You'd think that they'd stick around long enough to have breakfast, considering that it's free food, but... Oh yeah, let me grab my apple. today I think another trip to the sea caves is in order, because even though the main mission has been completed, I am missing a few things. Just double check that I have charcoal. Leave an apple for our good friend the Quark. I'll just leave an apple for the Quark here. Maybe the Quark is hungry now, he can't just find things in the castle. There is more stuff to do in the sea caves. That was just the big sea cave centric quest. Nothing like the mixture of beauty, danger, and excitement to get the blood pumping. I still don't have all the sulfur I could. And there's a little business of... Okay. Time to start saving. That door that we couldn't open. Which is actually the thing I'm going to be focusing on. Because I think if I oil the hinges and locks here, it's locked, and it isn't some simple padlock either. Got it. Then we can get to the next significant area. Okay, this does not look anything like the sea caves. It's colder, creepier, and smells of mildew and decay. This must be part of the old Sardonia catacombs, where they put the bones of everyone who dies. They say the restless spirits of the dead and the undead haunt this labyrinth of crypts and coffins. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Well, maybe a little. Yep, so, new area. And it is full of stuff to explore. And also monsters. That is a scatter. Steal the treasure before Cersei and Joel get to it. Exactly. And the catacombs is an area where getting around mostly by stealth is practical anyway. Because fighting all the monsters would honestly be a huge pain. There are, however, a few parts of it that are pretty frustrating to navigate. Like this one. This is a bit of a pain. Scatters are easier to dodge than drats because they move slower, but they're still kind of annoying. Let's check out this door here. This door says it leads to the Cubiculum Illuminari, whatever that means. It's not locked and it looks like it's been recently opened. I'll mark this door with light. let's go through to the light room. So here we've got a minor annoyance, as you can see, because there's a treasure chest right there, but it is guarded by this skeletal warrior. And I don't actually know if it's possible to get at that without engaging with the warrior, but let's see. Yeah, no, okay. So we will use sleeping powder. I think does not work on undead. Nah, flash powder doesn't work on undead. Let's double check the sleeping powder bit. Yep, immune to that too. So basically, I don't have any good way of actually avoiding combat with these guys. Which means that chest is basically just not happening. And I ran all the way back through the sea caves apparently there. And almost died. That was fun. Aren't you glad I saved? I sure am. Yeah, no effect plus 0. It should have been a minus some amount, but that would have killed me, and it doesn't actually kill you. Save early and save often. As my mama used to tell me. Still does tell me. Alright, this door. The plaque on this door says Luminar Castle. Wait, that's the school. I'm home. Well, I'm home away from home anyway. There's a large bar on this door. Shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Can't hear anything. I'll just move this large bar so that the door can be opened. Hey, I know this place. I'm back in the underground corridor beneath the castle, so that's where this door leads. So this door leads back to the catacombs. It's a shortcut to Doom. So that is, of course, significant in terms of saving time in future. Let's just check. Yeah. Nothing of particular interest in that part of the room. Let's do a little more exploring around here. The plaque on this door says it leads to the Locus Reflexionis. Nothing obviously noisy. Maybe I can hear some water splashing in the distance. I'll call this door water. This is a piece where I actually have a map of this region complete with notes because it is easy to get turned around in here. That's strange. This place sends chills down my spine. I mean, this whole place is as scary as it gets, so why am I shaking here? What a nice out-of-the-way spot to be interred. There's not much foot traffic. It's much nicer than having your head stuck on a pile of other skulls. I wonder if you have to pay extra for a spot like this. Oh good, I see a bag of some sort here at the skeleton's feet. And rats. Just a pair of old sandals and a copy of the Sardonian Book of the Dead that's falling to pieces. There's something weirdly scary about this area. Yeah, so right now I apparently can't interact with the weird scariness of that area, but it's there. Now over there we can see a chest. And it is being guarded by two big skeleton warrior things. But as they move semi-randomly, it is possible to dodge them. Not easy, to be sure, but possible. Good time to save. When I see an unopened chest this big, I get goosebumps. It's got some kind of mechanism that keeps me from opening it. Maybe I can defeat it by poking it with small pointy objects. Now let's see if I can get this to yield to my deft manipulations. There is some good loot in here. Presto! Hehe, greed is good. Got a leather vest here. Looks nice. Got leather pants. There's a pair of pants here too. Looks like it's still in good condition. Nice leather. And got some coins. Absolutely nothing compared to the pirate treasure. But hey, I'll take it. Alright, let's avoid this, and I failed that. Which means I get to do that over again. I should have saved after loading the thing. Oh well. Even with a good education, it's possible to mess up. And out. Yay! I got loot. Now this place is also potentially interesting, so let's take a quick peek. It's the last resting place for a hero of the War of Chaos Gate. Once upon a time, he saved the world. Now he's just a sad reminder of dark times. It's a really nice carving of an angel with the epithet Sister of Solace. There's a book left behind on the base of the statue. It's a really dusty book. Songs and Ballads of Love. I guess someone really loved the statue. They clearly didn't love the book, or they wouldn't have left it here to molder. I can try to find a better home for it. Back to the weirdly scary area. Let's look at this door. The plaque on this door says that it leads to the Incendio Adium. It's oddly warmer to the touch than most of the other doors around here. Can't hear a huge monster rampaging on the other side. That's promising. On the other hand, this door is warm to the touch. Warmer than the air in this room, anyway. They couldn't store a fire-breathing dragon down here, could they? I'll label this door warm. I should save. What's this? A more carefully guarded area? Three creepy ghost ladies to get past? No problem. There's the form of a woman carved from marble. The nameplate says that she was Emily Carson. Where have I heard that name before? It sounds familiar. There's an epitaph carved on the side of the sarcophagus. Emily Carson. Under this tombstone here I lie, bereft with grief and relieved to die. For though my heart was caught, he loved me not. This must be the final resting place of Patrick the Ghost's lost love. Well, Patrick did ask us to deliver a rose. Maybe I can give Emily a rose for Patrick. Who are you? Why have you disturbed my unquiet grave? I just wanted to give you a rose for Patrick. Patrick? Patrick Breton? He truly loves me? Yes, he loved you. He always wanted to give you a rose. A rose! Patrick gave me a rose! Emily, I wanted to tell you, I have always loved you. Patrick, you were always my one and only. I love you so. We're together now. We'll always be together forever. Forever in love. I hope they're happy together. Forever is a long, long time. Quest completed. Whoa. I am awesome. Now what's over here besides lava? What's lava got to do with it anyway? So here we have a bridge which is guarded by that skeleton warrior guy. Let's see if I can sneak past. I should be able to, but on the other hand, if Sean responds to my clicking that way... I didn't actually mean go step in the lava, Sean. Let's try that again. Ha. Let's save again. Head down this way. Surprisingly cold here and sort of spooky. I missed a message. Oops. Uh-oh. Help us! Help us! Okay, this is not creepy at all. Much. Avenge us! Avenge us! So what happened to... He stole our mother's locket! He murdered us! Who did this to you? Ferdy murdered us! Ferdy stole our locket! Who is Ferdy? Ferdy was our friend! Ferdy is a minotaur! You're telling me that a minotaur robbed and killed you? Avenge us! Avenge us! So what happened to... Same conversation. Okay, so you're telling me that a Minotaur killed you and stole your locket? You're talking about a half-man, half-bull thing with horns and muscles and really big, right? Verity killed us! Avenge us! So what is it you want me to do? Avenge us! Kill Verity. You want me to kill a giant bull monster with my bare hands, is that it? Bring back our locket! Let us have peace. Okay, sure, I'll try to find this 2-ton monster murderous minotaur of yours and get your locket back if I ever happen to come across one, okay? Avenge us! Bring back our locket! Fine, I'll just catch you both later. Have fun, bye! Ugh, I wouldn't want those two ghosts angry at me. They are pretty scary. So now we have a new Help a Ghost quest. And obviously, since I'm not killing anything, I won't exactly be able to kill the guy for him. But maybe I can do something else that'll make them feel like they can rest. You know, it's always possible. Ah, there's a chest up there. I think I will, in fact, try to take the time to sneak past all of these bazillions of undead to get to that chest. Whoops. That was obviously not the way to do that. With some of the monsters down here, I think their movement follows more regular patterns. It's pushed back so far into the corner, it's almost as if they didn't want anybody to find this chest and loot it. It's locked. Shocking, I know. I'm sure this won't be difficult. Bingo! To the victor go the spoils, and since Victor's not here, I'll take him. Got a fine dagger. Got golden wine. And some lira. Sweet. Okay, now how to get out of this without getting caught. Didn't quite manage it that time. Let's try that again. Yeah, let's try that again. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to come back to this room later because it is getting close enough to dinner that they're going to teleport me up soon. But I want it to be on my own terms. Much better. And I'm a smooth and cunning rogue. Eventually. Good time to save again. When you're down in the sea caves of the catacombs, you get teleported out at 5 o'clock. Whoa, what's that? He looks nasty, or at least in the middle of something. Maybe I should leave him alone. But a real thief, I mean rogue, would probably do some surveying just in case there's something valuable the owner no longer required. Now, I am, of course, a real rogue. But also, I want to talk to this guy. Huh? What you doing here? This Faraday home! Go away, Faraday no like uninvited guests. I'm Sean O'Connor. I was just exploring the catacombs. I didn't realize that this was your home. So what's a nice gentle being like you doing in a place like this? This Faraday's home. Faraday artist. Faraday carved stone. Makes sarcophagi. Here Faraday is safe from bad men. Faraday is free, not slave. Most strangers leave Faraday alone. There are 2 ghosts near who look like young boys. They accuse you of being their murderer. Faraday not kill boys. Boys good to Faraday. Faraday was slave. Boys give Faraday apple one time. Boy's mother nice to Faraday. Faraday keep her locket to remember their kindness. Boy's father beat Faraday. Treat Faraday like big dumb animal. One day father beat Faraday bad. Mother tried to stop beating, got hurt. Faraday break chains. Father tried to drive Faraday away with torch. Shed and house catch fire. Boy's mother die in fire. Boy's father run to house, blame Faraday for fire. Boys think Faraday bad. All afraid to leave house because of Faraday. All die from smoke. Faraday bring boys' bodies here and make them nice sarcophagi. Faraday wishes they were at peace. They told me to bring them their mother's locket. Take locket to them, put locket on their grave. Maybe they will be happy. I'll try that, maybe it'll help. Alright, I just have to sneak past a bunch of undead now. So no problem. Sneaking past undead is just one of the many joys of being an adventurer. And hey, if I can put these ghosts to rest, then it'll be 4 in a day. That's pretty good. Uh-oh. Help us. Help us. Avenge us. Avenge us. I've had a chat with Faraday. He's really kind of a nice guy for a Minotaur. He says your death was an accident. He's the one who brought you here and gave you a proper funeral. Faraday killed us! Faraday must die. Avenge us! Kill Faraday. Okay, I'll keep that in mind next time I see him. As it turns out, I already defeated the Minotaur. I just happened to have your locket right here. Give us our locket. We are avenged. Yes, we can rest. We are at peace. I hope they can find rest now. Look at that. No to-dos for however long that lasts. Alright, let's endeavor to sneak out of here. Having successfully completed the mission in this particular room. I'd call that pretty good. Let's check the door on the way out. Plaque on this door says this leads to the Locus Reflectionis. I'll mark this door with the word water. I can't really make out anything on the other side of this door other than the faint sound of water. That's the first dinner bell. If I leave now, I shouldn't be late for supper. Yeah, I might end up being a little late for supper, but let's try and get out of here. The plaque on this door says it leads to the Cubiculum Luminari. I'll label this door light. Nothing obviously noisy on the other side. Yeah, the ghost kids are creepy. It's like, okay, maybe they weren't horrible to Faraday, but they apparently totally bought into their evil dad's evilness, so... Back to the castle. I will say, I think Faraday carrying the dead kids to the catacombs and making them sarcophaguses and stuff is a little bit creepy. Dining hall sounds pretty empty. Guess the castle's deserted. Today's calls for Yoruban cuisine by the menu. I am a stew, dodo, and iyan. Not sure what that is, but it sounds tasty. Hey, my friends. I can't believe it. We did it. We really did it, Sean. He's great for you both. You are very rich. Now you will be happy for the rest of lives. I can't wait to tell my father and show him the treasure. He'll see that I really can be a pirate. Do you really want to be a pirate? I mean, it doesn't seem very roguish or heroic. Maybe not, but I want to prove that I have the skill and gumption to be one. I want to earn my father's respect. I am sure that you will do that. You people, dinner time is over. Clean up and leave this room. Ah, Turk. Let's head back to the catacombs and do a little more exploration before bed. I do not believe that when you see Turk stalking the halls, you can throw anything at him. Unfortunately. Sorry, little guy. I know this must be a pain in the neck. Complaints about the lack of violent things to do to Sosie and or Turk can be taken up with the Coles. I mean, Turk really cares, you know. He cares deeply. It's so touching. Alright, so last time we were down here, we went to, well, we went to the water room. Let's see where this door goes. The plaque on this door says it leads to the Atria Nobilium. Can't really make anything out. I'll label this door Noble. So this is the sea cave entrance room. And it has chests we haven't looted yet. Let's take a look at this one. It's an offering chest someone left here to memorialize the dead. Let's take a closer look at it. It's locked shut, and I don't see a trap on it. This should be simple to open. That'll do it. Let's see, there's some old letters that are falling apart, some moth-eaten cloth, some beads, a good-looking throwing knife, and some coins. I'll just take the good stuff. I don't want to be too greedy. Let's try to sneak past these things. Haha. I think these skeletons are sharing bunk burial alcoves. The top skeleton has been covered with roses that have dried and are falling apart. There's a ring on one of the top skeleton's fingers. They left only 4 coins for these 2 poor departed souls. Alright, important to loot things, you know. So let's, sneak past these 3. If I can. Tricky because there are 3 of them and they do move semi-randomly. I imagine the coins were on their eyes, but Sean doesn't care, I guess. I mean, hopefully they've already paid the boatman by this point. Alright, let's go for it. There. I am so good. Let's look at this door. The door says Adis in Umbra. Why don't they give these places simple names like Fred or John? That way I could say that there are dead and Fred and long gone and John. I'll mark this door with Fred. It just feels like a Fred. Let's examine this one. The plaque on this door says, "Here lies Fester Edwin Sabers, proving fences make good neighbors." This looks like a normal door to a crypt, but it seems weird. I get the impression that someone, or something, is watching me here. And even odder, judging by the marks on the floor, it looks like this door has been opened recently. I did not know that crypts had in and out privileges. The door doesn't budge when I pull on it. I don't see any sign of a keyhole to unlock it. Password. What? Huh? Password. I don't know the password. I really don't know the password. Can you give me a hint? Get lost! I've got to learn what the password to this place is just so I can see what's on the other side. Curiosity killed the cat. Then again, getting in there might kill me. And now I have a quest again. That's nice, you know. Let's take a look at this chest. This looks like another of the offering chests that people leave here. It's really nice of them to offer it to me. Let's see about unlocking this thing. No problemo. Now let's see what's hiding inside this thing. What? That looks dangerous. We got big booms. We got a flambe. And we got just 8 coins. That's hardly any coins. Let's save again. See about dodging these guys. Dodged. Up here we got these creepy giant head things. What's this door? The plaque on this door says it leads to the Praetorium de Tenebris. Stupid name. Why didn't they just call it Shadow Room? There's a lot of creepy noise in the catacombs. I can't make out anything distinctly on the other side of this door. Shadow Room is your new name. So let's check out the Shadow Room. If I had to guess, I'd say the lion head is in charge. The snake figures out what to do with the tail, and the goat is just there to knock down fences and eat everything in sight. I have no problems avoiding this statue. Of all the statues I've seen down here, this is the one I'd least want to have suddenly come to life. That's actually impressive. Alright, let's dodge, dodge, dodge. I spy with my little eye something beginning with a ch. This is a dark old chest. Who knows how long it's been hiding here? Looks like it has one of those tricky sort of locks. Wait, there's also some sort of trap set up in the lock. Well, let's start by disarming the trap. I don't remember what this one is. But apparently... it has multiple A's. And no E's whatsoever. Ah, now I remember this one. Miasma. Nice, easy word. Ah, that was it. Alright, tricky lock, here I come. Oh, this is a very tricky lock. I'll need to work on my skills. Let's practice here for a little bit. I believe the cutoff for this one is... let me check my stats. Over 70, apparently. Let's play with it a little more. It's as good lockpicking practice as any. For more riveting adventures, I don't remember what the cutoff for this one is. What am I at? 73? It's probably like 75. Give it a little more, see if I can get the old stat up. Alright, fine, I'm bored with that. Back to the Shadow Room's chest later. for now, let's see what's over here. Plaque on this door says it leads to the Loco Periculoso. Sounds like a crazy place to me. Not a sound. It's as still as a closed tomb should be. I dubbed this room Loco. In the distance, the curfew sounding. Which means I probably shouldn't get too much deeper into this. But let's do a little more poking around. And save again because plenty of monsters to avoid. I can't imagine how long it must have taken the nice Luminar to have this all put here. How much work it must have taken. Some of the bodies down here are almost certainly workers who died building it. Not the sarcophagi, though. Those must have gone mostly to the knights themselves. No doubt there's some trinkets in these that I wouldn't mind accidentally acquiring. I mean, they're not doing anyone any good down here. Those lids, though, are too much trouble to deal with. I think the right thing to do is come back sometime with a small raiding party and strip all these things bare. That's a sensible and honorable way to do it. I love... That's, There's something about this statue, I don't know why, but I feel a little safer standing next to it, like she's watching over me or something. Thanks for making me feel safer. This is a really scary place. An adult and 2 children. Okay, we're not raiding that alcove. I know Sean would refuse, but... yeah. Here we got... clearly a door of some sort. There must be a tomb behind it, or maybe a whole room full of them. I guess you really had to be lucky to die in a place like that. Ugh, I think it must be sealed shut. I can't budge it an inch. So basically there's nothing interesting down here right now. But there will be. Oh yes. And I believe up here... yep. There's a chest. Ah, another lovely chest full of unknown goodies. Time to pick a little lock here. There we go. Now for the good part. We got a cloak. Lovely dark cloak and cowl. I could swear wear this sneak around terrorizing monsters like some shadowy avenger of justice. Got some golden wine. And a whole lot of money to pay for a vacation. Looks like around 60 lira. Good haul. All around good haul. Alright. Well, let's see if I can get out of here without running into any of these. Should probably save again. Although at this point running into something would be a shortcut. So that's it for the Loco room for now. Let's mark the shadow room door from the other side here. Head out. This is very much a part of the game that one needs a map in. Luckily, I already have one. This really needs a friendlier name like Fred. Quiet. Too quiet. I would get a kick out of saying that. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's right. Did that already. Clock on this door says leads to the Atrium Nobilium. This door leads back to the noble room. Now I won't get so mixed up around here. Listen just for the habit. There's a lot of creepy noise in the catacombs. I can't make out anything distinctly on the other side of this door. And we're going to be late for bed. Oh well. Let's get out of here. Probably going to wrap up it pretty soon because a couple hours is about my limit. So maybe another, might try to get through another day. I think probably, yeah, one more day. Get through the rest of the break. And then call it a day's stream. Sleeping in. Kind of lonely around here. I'm almost looking forward to class tomorrow. You and me both, Sean. No, actually, it's nice to have nothing actually required during the day, isn't it? Let's grab our daily apple. What I'd like to do is I'd like to take a quick look around the rest of the catacombs. But first, You can steal additional apples. I don't because I like the woman who they belong to too much. But you can. Let's practice our cards. If I play my cards right, I bet I can raise my game. So if I pull this, my odds increase to... Now, since I'm here... Nah. What I think I will do is I'll pop over to the lock picking room and practice picking some locks. And yeah, we might as well go through the trapdoor. Coming back this way soon enough. Of course you can attack the gazebo. Well, actually you can't. Sean knows better than that. Gazebos are too dangerous. One of the things that I think actually works really well in this game is as you open up new areas by way of secret passages and so forth, and getting around gets easier, and so that's the kind of the progression that makes it feel, I don't know, more satisfying. It says Locker 4. This is more complicated than just a basic lock. There's nothing more I can learn from practicing on this simple lock. Any of these lockers could be trapped now, though. I should check extra carefully. Nothing amiss here. This locker is completely trap-free. Let's practice our lockpicking for an hour. All it takes is a light touch. I'm sleepy today, of course. Might as well do a little more practice. This one seems trickier than most, because I'm at 80 here, and I think that might be enough to open that one chest, and that would be nice. Alright, yeah, let's take a look at the Master's office here. He's not around, and we've already established that the door is trapped in a way that I can't avoid. It's the climb. So let's head back down to the catacombs. Let's twist this guy's neck, shall we? I'm going to extract my map so that I can keep track, basically, of where we haven't been. Alright, so we've at least visited quite a significant portion of the catacombs at this point. But there's more. So let's head up to the noble room here. And, save. And back to Fred. I dubbed thee Fred, I see. And from here, there is a door that we have not yet been through. So let's do that. The plaque on this door says it leads to the Locus Passus. There's a lot of creepy noise in the catacombs. I can't make out anything distinctly on the other side of this door. Locus Passus is a lousy name for a door. I'll just call it Peace. This is the Peace Room. Rolls off the tongue. And here we have a particularly interesting chest. Let's see if I can sneak around these. No, not the statue. The chest. It's a nice chest. There's a good lock on it. It's promising some nice treasure. It's a nice new lock with hardly any rust on it. I'll just have to use my nifty tools to jimmy this open. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ta-da! Okie dokie, what have we here? Huh, it's a bottle of magic protection pills. There are a couple of magical bandages in the chest. And there are a few coins for me to pick up. And I'm also not going to go into the creepy mausoleums. It's a bit much. But I'll head down here. And what have we here? The plaque on this door says it leads to the Gloria Exodram. Well, Gloria sounds a lot nicer than many of the other names. To keep this simple, I'll just call this room Glory. That has a nice sound to it. I'm not sure why I bother listening around here, but I guess it's good practice. It looks like a standard crypt door with the words Paladin Memorial engraved on the lintel. I can't hear anything distinct here, just the silence of the grave, which in this case is kind of reassuring, better than the sound of bony footsteps on a stone floor or the whistle of wind in a closed room. Thanks, Sean. I needed that creepy imagery. Alright, let's check this place out. Stone plaque honoring Paladin Kendrick Thompson. It says, Kendrick Thompson, Paladin of Sardonia, beloved by all. He lived and died following the Paladin's creed: duty, honor, wisdom, and compassion. This is the same Paladin who has a portrait in Darlow's wing. So this is Thomas's father. He must be very proud to have such a heroic papa. Huh. It's a nice commentary on Kendrick's life. There's nothing to find. It's all one solid chunk of rock. I can't slide it, and there are no seams in it anywhere. I'm too fatigued right now to carry around anything over 500 pounds. Let's check out this cool painting. This must have been one of Kendrick's battles. Hopefully not his last one. Was it dragon invasion that the plaque on his portrait talked about in Darlow's Den? An invasion of dragons would be impressive. It seems to be painted on the wall. It's pretty permanent. Nothing's hidden behind it except maybe bodies for insulation. The king is knighting Kendrick. It's nice that they had a court painter there to slowly capture the moment. Alright, that'll do for the exploration of that area. But I did want to take a moment to come out here and admire Thomas's father's last resting place. Now, of course, I have to go up and get dinner soon enough, but we're a little bit better at picking locks here. Don't people realize that a Fred room wouldn't sound nearly as scary? This is Fred's door. It's good to be on a first-name basis with this place. That's the first dinner bell. If I leave now, I shouldn't be late for supper. Yes, yes. But I want to take a slight detour to the Shadow Room. I do have to be a little careful about that one, because it is possible to miss dinner. We don't want Sean to starve, come on. But there are chests to be looted. For science! Let's see if we can open this one. Alright, Tricky Lock, here I come. Still can't unlock it. With tool use of 80, so I'm going to be coming back for that one considerably later. Alright. Let's get out of here. The fact that I can navigate this place by memory at this point is actually a testament to how much time I wasted just kind of trying to get through it. Alright, fine, we're just gonna run away from these. I wasted a lot of time going through rooms that I had already been through, but yes, on the bright side, I'm starving. I need to find the dining hall before it closes. On the bright side, it's now really easy. Everyone's talking about Katie and her treasure. Katie's giving me credit for being clever and brave. It's kind of fun to be a hero. Clean up and get out, people! I guess it wasn't really a waste of time. Let's go over to the rec room. Doesn't sound like anyone's talking in there right now. Practice some more skills. play some darts. Just a bit outside. I think I'm getting a little better. It's all in the wrist. Ah, missed it. I think I'm getting a little better. Yeah, I guess people only like to hang out here when they really should be doing homework. But then isn't that kind of like a real university? No more darts today. I'll aim to practice again at another point. Oh, hey. For the benefit of our newcomers, we have still my favorite piece of Kickstarter reward that I got. The brave knights Sir Ordu and their trusty steed. Wait, what? The plaque also says Sir Ordu was allegedly the first Quark to slay a dragon in single combat. Sir Ordu was also alleged to cheat at cards, though, so who are you going to believe? Sounds to me like Sir Ordu was more of a rogue than a paladin. I just feel very pleased that that's there, okay? Alright, let's play some billiards. This is my cue to rack up a little practice time. Okay, concentrate. Be the ball. Just need to hit this at the right angle. Come on, the pocket is your home. Are you too good for your home? Curfew! Out of here at once! This recreation will cease. Everyone return to your dorm room immediately. I will be watching you. See if we can listen to any doors here. Looks like not yet. Alright, we still got a little bit of time. Let's practice picking some locks. I'm in. Let's try this locker. This says locker 7. Nothing amiss here. This locker is completely trap free. I think I'm getting this. I mean, I should hope so. Hey, getting out of the catacombs hurt. But hey, check my stats. That one ring really does make a big difference. But I'm pretty good at stuff now. 28, 29, 30. How many steps are there? And Aeolus is apparently just completely out of town here. Alright, I think this is a reasonable place to stop for the day, so I will be back tomorrow with another round of adventures, but for now, this is me saying, see you later.